Yo, what's up, everybody? I apologize about my voice. Well, let's get started to this. Basically, my presentation is basically about 5646 South Carolina Avenue. It's in Chicago, right away, yeah. It's an old Roman Catholic church. Well, when I've done research on this church, basically, it's basically like a school, church, but then like in the same way college, so basically you can get a degree there, I think. Because I mean, there's a lot of students that study there, so you get education right there. That's a good thing too, right? Okay, I'm gonna read right there in my evidence, right here in the orange box. It says right here, one day a little boy saw something moving, but then at the same time he smelled something familiar. But as well, then he realized that the only person that smoked was the father, but he died. So yeah, it's a big crossover right there. Then supposedly things were moved every day. But truth, before I started typing down the way, they described the old father. They described the father's death from the text. It looks like that he died of lung cancer. Okay, you're gonna see a picture on your left bottom, right there where it says experience. You're gonna see a picture of the stages of what happens when you smoke or when you get lung cancer by smoking a lot. You're gonna cough blood, symptoms. You're gonna have like trouble breathing. Teeth are gonna start getting yellow. Your fingernails as well. Then I'm not sure if the other symptom is. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get pale. Not a lot, but it's like small tint or detail right away. So then right here in the father's job experience at that church. Well, they didn't explain how long he was working there, so I'm pretty sure he was working there like at least a couple months, if not a couple years. Then okay, it says the old father's people have said that he's helped a lot of people in need and people who did not understand the material at all. Until all that changed the day he died. And people say it isn't the same anymore because, well, yeah, I mean, if somebody dies, it's not gonna be the same and it's gonna be hard, but then you gotta move on in life. Get what I mean? Like for real. Okay, let's go to the education part right now. Well, how I like to call this the RCS. It's a Roman Church school. So, like I said earlier, education you get taught right there. They show you how to write English and everything, and also Roman parts too. The way, oh, I mean, sorry. Basically, they tell you the way they read and wrote the Bible in their own way and described it. And they did it a whole lot different than they did it in the original version of the Bible. So we're gonna pause right there. Personally, I like reading the Bible in King James version. Others say it's difficult reading it that way, but I've been reading it since I was a kid, so basically I understand it a bit. So let's get back to what I was saying. The way they described the father's death in the church was very similar to other deaths, but then at the same time it was kind of weird. I'll describe that at the end, or I probably won't get to that. But then the way he died, like I said, I'm pretty sure he died of lung cancer because they even said he would smoke all day no matter what in the building. Okay, we're gonna get back up to the links to the other online properties, blogs, and websites they got. They do not have email. They have a phone number. You can contact them at 773-581-2730. And then their link to their website is tribus.org. They do not have Twitter, which that was kind of weird. I mean, what kind of church would have Twitter? I mean, not gonna lie, some churches that I know have Twitter, like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised at this. Okay, let's get back to legends that are true. Before we get to starting this, I kind of think it's a host. Like, well, I'll explain that at the end when I finish this part. When I finish it, people who knew the old father said that they would see him. Reasons because why the only one who would smoke, or the only one who would smoke cigarettes. But then what I really didn't get is that they said your old Roman church, or old Catholic Roman church, and he put some things in order like he liked. But then what they couldn't explain is that they said supposedly things were moved around every day. I mean, personally, pause. Personally, I think, oh, I mean, if I see something moved, I moved it myself, and the next day I come back, I'm gonna say, "Oh no, man, who moved it?" I'm gonna ask everybody. Well, obviously they didn't do that. So obviously they just said, "Oh no, this place is haunted. Let's just think that, y'all, like for real." But then personally, I think somebody moved it in the church. They just don't want to say nothing. They just want to keep it like that. Or if not, who knows? Maybe it's happening or not. Or who knows? Maybe there might be they're doing it and they're saying, "Oh no, this moved them." Or if not, they're just going insane. So yeah, we're done right there. And like I said earlier, the picture is going to show you the stages that you can get from smoking lung cancer. The left side is a normal lung, but then when you start smoking, the parts, well, small specific parts in your lungs are going to start having defects. Like you can see, for example, I'm going to zoom in. You can see these red dots right here. Well, they're like pinkish, but then they start turning red. They start going to a dark red with black. They go really red right here. Then right here they go black. And right here they start going to like a beige, like a light, oh, same kind of light, but then darker than beige a bit. And they start having polka dots, so basically like a Dalmatian and all that. So yeah, but then at the end, after that, they go to this, all nasty and yeah, all full of cigarettes and it's Mephicia or something like that. Apologize if I didn't pronounce it right, but yeah, on the left side, like I said, it shows a healthy lung. Right side shows a screwed up lung. So yeah, I mean, that's the end of my presentation. Like for real. I mean, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm done.